Welcome back into Live Now from Fox. This is a tweet from the governor of New Mexico after a tragic shooting earlier. This from Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham. I am deeply upset by the tragic violence that unfolded today in Farmington. I am praying for the families of the victims, the wounded, and the entire community following this horrific tragedy. Of course, this happening around 11 a.m. this morning in the northwestern portion of New Mexico. At least 3 people have died following this shooting as the suspect was confronted by police and also killed during this incident. I want to put up a live picture right now out of Farmington, New Mexico, as we're hearing from police on an update, as they did say that at least 3 members of the public were killed and that officers confronted and killed the suspect at the scene. It also said 2 officers, including one of its own and New Mexico State Police officer, were wounded and they were in stable condition at San Juan Regional Medical Center. For more on this, I want to take you out to officials there in New Mexico as they were providing an update just a little bit ago. Let's listen in to this.
Okay, they're ready. Are you guys ready to go? Are you ready, Jeffrey? Okay.
Andy, let me know if you're ready.
Sorry, communication. Like 20 seconds? Are you?
From, and that's spelled B-A-R-I-C-C-R-U-M.
And then your title.
Deputy Chief.
Deputy Chief. Thank you.
Go ahead. Just tell us what's going on today.
So everybody's ready?
Yeah.
So at approximately 10:57 this morning, we received multiple calls into our dispatch center. There were shots being fired in the area of Dustin and Ute. Officers responded to the area to find a chaotic scene where a male subject was actively firing upon individuals in that neighborhood. We have 4 officers from the Farmington Police Department that confronted the subject. They were able to stop his actions at that time. The suspect is deceased, but prior to that, we know that 3 civilians were killed by this person's actions. We also know that several other parties were injured due to the gunfire. What we do also know is that 2 officers were also injured, one from our agency and one from state police. They are both receiving medical care at San Juan Regional Medical Center, and they are in stable condition. Right now, as you can see behind me, we have an active investigation ongoing. We are actively looking at several blocks of this crime scene to determine what actually happened while we were responding to this scene. Because of the numerous phone calls that we did receive, we are trying to gather a lot of information that came in very rapidly to this situation. As that information unfolds, we are going to provide that to you. What you can expect from us tonight is you'll receive a conference statement from our Chief of Police, Steve Hebby. He will provide that statement to you with additional details at that time. What you can also expect is tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we will conduct a press conference with any agency from the media to join us for additional information. As more information comes about, we will start providing that information to the media. We're grateful for the response that we received from our agency partners in the area, San Juan County Sheriff's Office, State Police, Bloomfield, our Farmington Fire Department, and many other agencies responded to provide aid and medical attention, and it was super helpful. What we need from our community is anybody that has any additional information, whether that be eyewitness information or video information or whatever it may be. If you feel it's pertinent, we ask that you call dispatch at 505-334-6622 and provide them with that information so that we can continue this investigation and acquire all of the relevant facts as we continue.
Do we know the ages of the victims at this time?
I do not know the ages of the victims at this time.
Do we know the age of the suspected shooter?
We do know the age of the suspected shooter. He is 18 years of age.
And then do we know how many other people were injured?
We know that in this incident, Besides the suspect himself, who is deceased, there were 9 other people injured.
Do you know the suspect was going into homes? Was he shooting just out in the neighborhood?
We do not know yet if he entered any other homes or any of that information. We're still trying to determine that at this point.
Does this man have a history of altercations with the police or a criminal history that we know of?
At this time, we do not know that he has that.
Do we know if he's a local in this neighborhood or if he's from outside of Farmington, anything like that?
We are still trying to determine why he was in this neighborhood.
We'll take one more question.
There is a video circulating on TikTok that appears to show the man getting shot and killed in front of the Church of Christ the Scientist right on Dustin. Can you confirm that that video is of today's incident?
We are working to try and determine the whereabouts of that video and how it became available through TikTok.
Was that individual the shooter?
Like I said, we are working to determine the whereabouts of that TikTok video and its validity. Thank you. Appreciate your help.